Let's see if we back. Let's see if we here. Man, what is going on this morning?
What is going on this morning?
Ooh.
I said, what is going on this morning?
The devil don't want us to have our show this morning.
Don't want us to have our show this morning.
We up here trying to give support to our St. Louis local musicians and artists. We talking about True Spirit and Rodney Douglas. I was saying good morning to Bishop Stephen Thompson Sr. And man. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. see if you spiritual today.
Woo.
So close. All right, y'all. Good morning. Okay. So we back. Let's see. Let's try this again.
This live? No.
Let's try this again.
I'm not picking up a live feed on Facebook.
I am too.
I'm not. Hold on.
Valencia asks, is that Alvin down there in his uniform? No, that's my nephew, Nick.
What happened? That boy don't look nothing like Alvin.
My son. Well, you know, it's a distance in that camera.
I got you.
All right, so we back. Where did we leave off, y'all? Here we go. We live again. You know what? I see my brother light skinned as me, light as me, Craig Edwards. Man, it was so good to see Craig up there standing next to Craig Towns, standing next to the Bishop, Manfred McGee.
Yes, sir.
Just to see all of the fellas back up there. Minister Dwayne West, man. Last night was amazing, man. Tony Pettiford, good morning to you, man. Good morning, all the way there in Texas.
Okay, now.
I think Tony's in Dallas area.
There we go. Get trader.
All right, so we back up. All right. Miss Kimberly Satterfield, good morning to you. Miss Barbara E. Jones, good morning to you. Valencia Branch is here. Miss Penny Brown, good morning. Okay, so this is what we need y'all to do real quick.
Come on in the room.
We had some technical difficulties a little while ago, so we had to restart our stream. Stephen Thompson Gabriel, good morning. So what I need y'all to do real quick, click the share button, click the like buttons, click all of that. Let everybody know we're back on.
Keep going.
Share and say we're back. They're back, y'all. Let everybody know that we're back.
Oh, we back.
YouTube side, good morning. I see you Neats 1977. Good morning. So everybody, my sister Jocelyn Grinch, let's hit them hearts. Hit them. Let's hit them hearts. Can I talk? Can I not talk? Sound like I went to.
Don't do it.
Share it again, Steven. He talking about he already shared. Share it again. Let everybody know we back on.
Difficult. Don't be hard-headed.
Right. Look at that. We playing you in the background. Take that off. I don't know what that means. Hey. I don't know what that means. Hey, where's Marla Smith? APB on Marla Smith. Hey. I don't know what that means. 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 Yeah. I don't know what that means.
Shout out to the 40-year-old trap. 40-year-old hip hop.
Like, what is this?
I ain't know they made trap gospel music.
Oh yeah.
They do in St. Louis, baby.
Stephen Thompson make everything gospel music. Gabriel, baby. Oh yeah, we back. All right.
Hashtag Minister Music.
So we got some folk back on here. Okay, we back. Let's get back to this show real quick. As a matter of fact, we're not gonna pay bills right now, but what we will do, let's get back on track.
For the best in St. Louis area gospel, Wake Up St. Louis.
I'll never stop loving.
MeTooMusic Morning Show.
It's time for the inspirational thought of the week.
Right here on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Hey, this inspirational thought is about today. It says, obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off the goal.
Wow.
Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off the goal. Hannah Miro, happy Sunday.
Boy, my man.
Can you grab the door for me, Nick? Make sure you lock it back for me.
My
man. Today we got plenty of obstacles.
She straight up.
Look like YouTube is tripping over there. Y'all, come on, y'all stay with us. I'm going to call Spectrum back out here. We need to sign some petitions. Why does Spectrum own the monopoly on really fast internet? AT&T, we can't get that stuff everywhere.
Man, AT&T is.
Yeah, we can't get it. So Spectrum owns it, but then man, we have these issues. You can't get in touch with them. They don't fix this and do that and all of that. And yeah, so let's play some music. Erna, this for you.
You just got to stop and say
Yes, sir.
thank you. Thank you makes room for more.
Yes, sir.
You got
You
to
like
learn
his
how
hand?
to say thank you.
Look at him got his dress
Open
shirt.
your mouth and
Hey!
quit being stingy with
Watch
it.
he
Go
walk
ahead
right
and
straight through
open
that
your
charger.
mouth
Oh,
and
I thought he
tell
was
them
going to walk
thank
through it.
you. Hallelujah. Thank you.
It's Erna, y'all. Good morning, Sister Chiquita. My Auntie Debbie, good morning. William Bland.
My dude.
Oh, his nice new shoes, everything. Stephen Thompson in the building.
Lord.
You're so good.
Ooh, yeah.
I can't thank you enough, praise you enough for your love towards me. Lord, you've been so good.
Play that, Robert
I can't
Connor.
thank you enough,
Robert.
praise you enough for your grace.
There he is.
Who wrote this song?
And
Look
mercy.
at they fighting. Tell him who wrote it.
When I think of all your many blessings, you keep shining.
Hey, y'all, we noticed that there are a lot of people over there on the original video that we posted. They're still making comments. So I think people think that's the live feed. If y'all can, well, they won't know. But y'all just start throwing up hearts and likes and shares to let everybody know they're watching the pre-recorded, the old one from earlier. So let them know that we're on live. You on, album?
Song is on.
You've been so good. I can't thank you enough. Praise you enough for your love towards me. Oh, Lord.
Valencia Branch says she sees you off work today. You don't have on your Target uniform.
I can't thank you enough.
All right.
H.A.
Praise you enough for your grace and mercy. When I think of all your
Look at that. Erna Burner is the temporary. She the temp secretary because Marla's not back. So she typing everything. Well, she might just be typing because it's her song though too. So.
Tell him who wrote it, Erna. Tell him who wrote it. Tell him why.
She did. She said
Who
it.
he play for?
thank you.
Good morning, Pastor Ralphie
He
Holmes.
played for the Lord.
Good morning, Pastor Ralphie Holmes.
Thank you. Can I take my time and say thank you? Is it okay to say thank you? I want to say thank you. So much thank you for waking me up this morning, starting me on my way, gave me a new dawning of a brand new day. I got eyes to see, I got ears to hear, I got a mouth to talk. I thank Him for these legs to walk. I say thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Got to say thank you. Mean to say thank you. Shown up, thank you. Yes, Lord, thank you. For healing my body. For making me whole. For picking me up. And making me whole. For loving me.
Thank you.
For keeping me.
Thank you.
For providing for me.
Thank you.
And thank you.
I missed it. I can't invert, man. I can't invert.
Thank you.
With my life, thank you. With my life, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm on my part. Let's go.
Thank you.
Yes, Lord, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Lord,
Lord.
Here's more about it. I'm doing fast.
Thank you.
thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's the one and only, y'all.
Thank you for the turkey, Lord.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
have to dress it
For the
what you
sweet
did.
potato, Lord. Thank you for the sweet potato pie, Lord. Thank you for the macaroni and cheese, Lord. Thank you for the greens, Lord.
Potato pie.
Thank you.
Thank
you. Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that is the one and only, y'all.
Thank you.
Our temporary
I
secretary.
will not be donating my drum sets, no matter what Alvin says.
The devil really been busy this morning.
Right.
Alvin is on here lying. Man. Internet keep going down.
You need that boy to get saved.
Man.
But thank you.
Well, Erna, we sounded good because I was teaching them their parts off air.
Really?
Yeah, I gave everybody their parts. Oh, man, that's Erna,
Need
y'all.
to say thank you. Yes, Lord, thank you.
Come on, Ernest. The scripture of the week.
Thank you.
Right here on Wake Up St. Louis. Wake Up St. Louis.
He needs me to
do
play
that
it
on
again.
purpose.
He needs me to
We
do
always
it
do
again.
It's the scripture of the week. Right here on Wake Up St. Louis.
Well,
You're supposed to hide the word in your heart. You're supposed to be ready all the time.
It's always hidden.
it was well hit way down in there.
Hit
Hit it a little bit too well.
Psalm 18 and 2 and 3
Oh,
says,
no, this is a Psalm scripture. We got to go to this.
the Lord is my rock and my fortress. You suck. And my deliverer. My God, my strength in whom I will trust. My buckler and the horn of my salvation. And my high tower.
Take your time.
I will call upon the Lord.
Oh, I feel it.
Who is worthy to be praised.
Come on, Doc.
So shall I be saved.
Come on,
from
Bishop.
mine enemies. Tell the Lord, yes. Yes.
Reach back for it.
Good God Almighty.
Reach back for it,
I
right?
know the Lord is all right.
Reach back for it, right?
Ain't he all right? Lift your little hand and say yes.
Yeah.
Say yes. Yes. Yes.
That's a good scripture for you. Psalms 23 and 7.
Psalm 18.
Psalms what?
Psalms 18, 2 and 3.
Psalms 18. I know I heard 2 and 3 in there somewhere.
I will call upon the Lord, for he is worthy to be praised.
Shall be saved from
the chambers for you.
The Lord reigneth, and blessed be the rock. Let the God of my salvation be exalted. The Lord reigneth, and blessed be the rock. They don't know it. Let the God of my salvation be exalted.
Jumping in on the parts.
Hey, Corey Barrett is on here, y'all. The Trader.
Sounded good last night, bro.
You sounded amazing last night. But you're a traitor. You notice how you had to leave Atlanta to come home and get a real concert? Come sing. You had to come sing in a real choir.
Come on now. Is he still selling Black and Miles in Atlanta?
Corey had to come all the way to St. Louis to sing in a real choir. That's what I'm talking about. If for those of y'all who didn't join us on the first half of the show, if you missed Chris and Kyle and True Spirit on last night,
You missed it.
You missed capital it. You missed it totally.
Yeah.
Totally, you missed it.
Yep.
Man. It was amazing.
It was.
I'm talking about from the opening to the end.
Great concert.
It was not Shades of Music. Really, really good as well.
Yeah. Yes.
Those kids, man,
Squad.
were really, really good. Corey said Albert smelled like cigarettes.
Last night.
Got him. Valencia said, yes, you did.
Who said that?
Valencia.
Yes, him did. Yes, him
All
did.
right, Valencia, that's 2. You got one more. I'm coming for you.
Like cigarettes last night. He got like cigarettes last night. The killer thing is he didn't put no LOL or nothing. He just put a comment out.
Gotcha.
Hashtag facts.
Pow, pow, bang. Sister Yvette Moore, good morning to you.
What kind of cigarettes do Baptist people smoke?
Well, on that note, here we go.
It's time for news, information, and more right here on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Got 3 of them in here. I just want to know.
I got a response now.
Let me do this before they go too far. Go ahead, Don.
Oh, my goodness.
All right. The worship gathering, Saturday, December 1st at San Francisco Temple Christian Assembly. Special guest is Shirley Caesar.
Shirley Caesar.
General admission is $30. VIP is $45.
Hold my mule.
Bless him, Lord. He trying to read. Y'all
For more
praying.
information, call 314-701-9898.
Need y'all to be praying.
Doors open at 6 p.m. The event begins at 7 p.m. The Sound. Official CD release Sunday, December 2nd at 4 p.m. at Greater Rising Star Church. Jesse Prather and his group. Featuring... I can't do that.
Ernest said cool filter.
You right, I just heard it.
Oh, that cigarette?
Yeah.
I was reading that like I wonder if those are typos.
hilarious.
You know, I don't know
Cool
about. I ain't never seen a
She
cigarette in my
actually
life.
put that out there.
Arnold, delete that. Get off here.
No, don't delete it.
You go somewhere and sit down.
Tell it all now. Tell it all.
All right. So, yeah, that's Jesse's thing. Erna French. Michael Lampkin, a special guest.
Erna is? She's special guest on that?
Yeah.
There we go.
Y'all playing fire?
There we go.
Put them hands together.
There we go. Come on, man. Keep
All
trying
right.
to be funny.
Our church
He's trying to be
fellowship
funny.
presents the second annual Christmas concert under the.
Who is that? I missed that.
All Church Fellowship presents
Church
the
Fellowship.
second annual Christmas concert.
Who he play for?
Have no clue. Under the directorship of Brother Leslie Mano Keys McCourtley
Yep.
and Lady Amber Wilson.
He's in True Spirit.
Yep. Saw him
I'm
last
saying
night.
tenor.
All right. This is Sunday, December 2nd at 5 p.m. Concert will be held at St. John's Missionary Baptist Church in Centerville, Illinois.
Yep.
It's revival time, December 5th through the 7th. All Faith Church, 2823 Marcus and St. Louis Avenue.
Did y'all just see Gabriel digging his nose right here live on the radio? I was looking to act like I didn't see him, but I just happened to peek over here at this camera.
Hey,
over
did you
here.
get it? Did you get it?
He's the
Did you get
picker.
it?
The picker.
All right. Overseer Harold and Pastor Julia Russell are the,
Can't
I guess,
get no
the guest. No, the guest is Pastor Theodis Cochran.
Come on,
Preach
man.
boy.
Oh my goodness.
Trinity All Nations Church, Memphis, Tennessee. It's like his second time here.
Second time.
Man,
We didn't ask
this
for the-
month.
Yeah.
Don,
This week.
No,
Right.
no extra commentary. Just read the announcement.
He said no extra commentary.
Yeah,
Even though they keep interrupting you, you gotta start snapping on that.
You're doing too much. Come on.
that hand though, right there.
Squad.
You're doing too
keep,
much.
it, keep it moving, son. Come on.
Mystery Dance Company brings Broadway to Church December 8th at 5 p.m. at Good News Baptist Church.
I think that's not
costs
really
$10.
mystery. I think that's my story or me story. My
My
story.
story.
That's
You said
Georgia
mystery.
Haynes.
Did I say
You said
mystery? I said mystery.
Ladies and gentlemen, as
Frazier goes down. Frazier goes down.
That dude shaded you, man. I take that fall.
How did that happen?
I couldn't stop laughing, man.
oh my goodness,
That dude shaded you, man.
Man, forget him, man.
He didn't even know. You didn't even know he was shading
it
you,
is a
man.
first to fall out of the
Did
chair.
y'all just see Rob?
I will
Oh, my
take.
goodness.
I will take that fall. That was a good
my
fall.
Rob bit the dust.
Oh my goodness.
That was a good fall. I take it.
How did that happen?
Bit the dust. Oh.
Oh my goodness, this dude fell out of a whole chair
Bit the dust.
and knocked everything down. When he fell, he had his phone in his hand and it fell on the ground too. Oh yes, he did.
Hey, I'm done. Bye.
Oh, somebody help me over here. The chair got 4 legs on it and it went out.
Bit the dust.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm
I'll
done.
take that fall.
That dude straight
I'm
fell.
done.
But what's crazy is the internet world couldn't see him fall.
I'll take the fall, y'all. I'll take it. That was funny. That mystery.
How many of y'all are happy that
That was
when we
funny.
fall down, God picks us back up?
We fall
Alvin is
down,
just a sinner
but
who
we
fell down.
get up. Well, I'm still in my chair.
For Alvin,
Just look at me. Look at me, everybody.
oh, let's talk about your fall in Oklahoma.
Oh, now we want to talk over. Oh, here we go.
Radio is everything we're not. Welcome to Radio Without Rules.
On Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
This is Isaac Kate.
Oh,
Boy,
man,
they are in here arguing, y'all. Isaac Kate, strong and mighty. There's Marla Smith. She's back, our secretary. Isaac Cates, strong and mighty. Mother Ursuline, I'm spitting my gum out right now, I promise. Miss Jacqueline Vines, good morning. That is Isaac Cates. There's so much going on.
My cool is still intact.
I can't even listen to the music.
My cool is still intact.
I can't even tap into the spirit because so much foolery going on around here. Alvin is in here lying as always. Worse than usual, actually. Oh, Rob is falling out.
Steven Erner wants to know of your trap music videos today.
Yep, it is. You know what?
He didn't schedule it with me, but okay.
All right. Yes, I did. But
no, you didn't.
I know y'all thinking, you know, he only came here because his video is being shot tonight or today.
No, that's what I thought.
Hey, my mic is my mic on?
Nope.
Yeah.
Turn me up in my headphones.
Turn your headphones up.
Actually, I was in the neighborhood and I was like, you know what? Let me stop by and see how my boy's doing.
Oh,
so you ain't Cahokia.
That's in the neighborhood.
The whole church is off. What, Martin Luther King in Compton?
On the other side of the river.
Martin Luther King in Compton.
Hey, there go my big brother, Christopher. Christopher. Mark Benjamin. Mark, I ain't see you. Was he there last night? He probably had to work last night.
I ain't seen him.
Oh, man. All right. Whew. Okay, all right. All right. Hey, DJ Goat Kid. That's my little nephew, little Duran right there. DJ, good morning. My nephew on the line this morning. All right, what else I got this morning? Okay, if y'all want to donate to MeTooMusic.
Next, man.
Why, because of the music?
Yeah, man.
He let Tommy touch the stars. Everyone he spoke had arms. No matter what.
Y'all want to donate to MeTooMusic? Cash App, $ MeTooMusic. That's METOO Music. And if you want to donate to us on PayPal, it's MeTooMusic@yahoo.com.
I don't want to be expecting to hear gospel.
Y'all please, y'all help us out. Y'all see our chairs. We got to buy a new chair that Rob just broke. Let me not start lying. That's what all them preachers do when they get all that money, though.
They do, man.
$100 lines and stuff.
Yeah, Cash App, $ Rob.
Capital R. O-B, capital W.
So y'all feel free to give today.
O-O-D-I.
Please, we can use it. We can benefit from it. Good morning, Brother David E. Glenn, on this morning.
What up, though?
Lowercase I-E.
Good morning.
It's time for Today in History, brought to you by MeTooMusic City Rental, a space for your temporary worship services, weddings, funerals, and all of the type of events. Contact us today at MeTooMusic.com/the city. That's METOOmusic.com/the city. And now, Today in History.
This day in history, November the 25th, 1844, Carl Benz, the manufacturer of Mercedes-Benz, basically introduced the first motor vehicle. It wasn't Ford. Ford just did the first manufacturing line. People think he invented the car. He did the first manufacturing line. Carl Benz.
What year?
1844.
Wow, yeah, Ford gets all the credit for that.
Yeah, he was born.
Hey,
he was born in 1844.
Was that a commercial produced by Pharrell? I'm waiting. I was just fun.
And also,
Marvin Glenn, my cousin. Good morning.
He gonna turn it off.
Here's another one, I think.
I have another one.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
This was not about cars, right? Or is it?
No, it's not. I'll say this one for last.
Okay. Track.
No. Oh, there you go. I don't know if this one's appropriate for trap music. But Bible scholars have long asserted this to be the day of the Great Flood.
How?
I said they asserted. That's what Bible scholars.
And you said that to say what?
Yeah.
I said that 2348 BC.
Miss Yolanda Bacon-Owens, good morning to you.
Wow.
Now that is an ultimate history,
Man.
this day in history type deal.
I said it for last.
Hey, I watched this show.
Wow.
I watched last week's show yesterday morning. One of the funniest things in the history of Wake Up St. Louis is when Alvin gave the history on the fact that officials in New York considered what did they consider?
Changing the hours.
Changing the work
hours because of traffic.
Because of traffic.
But they
in
considered
1921.
Not changing.
Now, did they have like this big meeting?
Kind of fact?
They had a meeting.
What kind of fact is that?
Was it like a meeting with like 2,000 people, and they had to shut down the city?
but when you think about it, traffic in 1921.
That's the point. That's bad.
No, the fact that his history point was that
It was
they
a consideration.
considered
This
changing.
is a fact this day in history.
That's not history, man.
It is history.
Get up earlier.
They considered it, okay? In 1921, they should put some definition on the traffic and amount of vehicles.
When did the Ford hit the
1908.
That was enough time to have traffic. I'm sure everybody was trying to buy one because it was brand new. Man. He said,
What time is this video shoot?
I know. Here we go.
Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
So the world is going to hell, and we, the church, are inside the four walls, singing, dancing, shouting, disagreeing on doctrine.
There's no real advertisement of the presence of God anymore. We are not living up to the standard.
A lot of hypocritical ways that the people in the streets pay attention to.
Well, when you locked up behind prison walls because you done slept with a little child, I don't need to have proof.
They don't see the real Christ.
Still telling women to sit down, while telling everyone that they cannot correct us when we are wrong.
Whether I preach in the pulpit or in the bathroom, don't make me no difference.
I now see why people on the outside don't want to come in, when all of this is what's going on the inside.
We're not living it. If they see the deacon doing the same thing or the pastor doing the same thing, there's really no reason to come to church because there's no separation.
Why are you still ministering if you practicing a life of sin?
Well, who can we trust? And is God really God? And where is Jesus?
The scriptures are still being fulfilled, which means the false church will fall and be destroyed.
And I'd rather not call any church's name, but we know not to go there.
That commercial was just talking about false prophets. One just entered his Cash App information on Facebook.
You weren't called to be no pastor.
How are we supposed to give answers to a dying world when we ourselves have not searched for the answers? We have neglected God. We have neglected and ignored His word, His law, and His commandments.
For them to break that pattern, they would rather jump off the boat and risk death than to change. It's unfortunate, but it's true.
I'm confused too. Available to watch now, free at MeTooMusic.com. That's METOO music.com. And YouTube. Watch it now.
This is Pastor Willie D. Brown, and you're listening to Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
It's the home of the independent artist.
Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
With your hosts, Don, Rob, Alvin, and Two. Right here at MeTooMusic.com. MeTooMusic.com.
Wake up St. Louis, it's the MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Wake up St. Louis, get on up, it's time to get on up.
Hey.
Wake up St. Louis, get on up, it's time to get on up.
She singing the quartet version. She like that one better.
Get on up, it's time to get on up.
Hey.
It's the MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Yeah.
That's dope, though.
Squad. Lady Jordan, daughter of Victor and Lady Rochelle Jordan. I love that, y'all.
That's dope.
I love that. I love that. I love that.
Oh, God.
All right, it's 8:47. 8:47 a.m. Currently 48 degrees. The high today will be nice today. 58 degrees. Low will be 33, but it will be partly cloudy with a 68% chance of rain. I did see the state troopers out on this morning down on 15.
Police was out.
They out this morning.
Yep.
So y'all be careful.
64 too.
Are they?
Yeah,
so
man.
y'all make sure y'all be careful and take your time. Leave a few minutes early so you don't have to be late and rush and speed to church.
Like traffic in 1921.
Yeah, we're going to have a meeting considering whether or not we're going to change the Wake Up St. Louis time. Have a meeting. See if that go down in history. Man.
We have to consider it.
So y'all leave a little early. Real quick, before we play our games, real quick. Y'all ready?
Look at your neighbor and say, think we gon' need more than a minute, y'all. Check out my echo.
Oh, okay, real quick. Ooh, is that nice?
No.
I shocked myself.
You shouldn't have. It sounded just like all the other runs.
Okay, real quick. Fill us in. Tell us about this car accident Steph Curry was in yesterday. Is it serious? Is it what? Did y'all hear?
Heard about it.
They just trying to arrest him. That's all.
Right. That's what it. Because you know Golden State will arrest you.
They arrest them,
man,
like big time.
So that's your take.
Yep.
Steve Kerr is just trying to arrest him. Give him some extra rest from this injury.
That makes sense.
It makes sense. I kind of buy that. I buy that. I'll take that.
Although they said nobody was injured.
And right now, KD got to prove, man, that he could carry the load.
All right.
But it's been Clay, though.
Yes, he does.
It's been Clay, though.
I'm telling you, I'm moving.
Why?
That's it. That's all. That's a minute.
Hold on. Why?
Because there's like 12 of them on there.
Nah, man.
But he got to prove it.
Nah,
Dude,
he got to prove that.
he ain't got to prove that,
Hey,
man.
Jay
he
Rizzy.
want 40 mil next year. A year.
You don't think he deserve it?
Did you see what?
Hey, y'all. Erna told me to do this.
Okay, hold on.
A 1990s R&B fade on y'all. Keep talking.
Go
Go ahead. Make your point.
Did you see what Golden State did
yeah.
to Oklahoma City before KD came there in the playoffs? They had them up 3-1.
Your minute is up. Miss Anita Michelle Jackson. Good morning to you. Jay Ross.
What up, Jay?
They still talking like he's so serious about it. Okay, next conversation. San Francisco Giants owner. Did y'all hear about that?
No, what'd he do?
San Francisco Giants owner, the baseball team, Charles B. Johnson is drawing criticism after his contribution to a controversial political campaign.
Okay.
He gave to Cindy Hyde Smith, who was just appointed by Mississippi Governor Phil Bryant to assume the Senate seat that was recently vacated. A video surfaced of her joking with a supporter that she would gladly be his guest at a public hanging, and that she would in fact sit in the front row. And since this, Walmart has recently pulled their support from her campaign or from the campaign or whatever. But San Francisco Giants owner, after the fact, just contributed money. Y'all heard about that? What's your thoughts? Why not, Nick?
Oh, he got a cuss. He turned his mic off.
3, 2, 1.
Well, it took me that long to read it. It's just, why doesn't it surprise you?
You know, the type of people are. You know, they like when they have ideas and other people are in the limelight, they express those ideas. It's like, okay, cool, I'm gonna back that.
And then the other thing that I caught that I don't really see anybody talking about it, and the news media is real slick. You noted that she was pointed to the seat in Mississippi.
Right.
Come on now. What's our famous movie? Mississippi Burning. Right. We know that all this racial stuff at least they try to, that's part, I don't know if it's part of propaganda or true, but we have seen some truth to it. But here it is, she's filling the seat. She was just appointed right there by Mississippi Governor Phil Bryant. So, but for her to make a statement like that, but see, that's another thing. Man. Social media has made life it's just too sensitive, man. We just too sensitive about stupid stuff. All you got to do is have a few people to go in there and make a big deal. And they sensitive about stupid stuff. Here it is in America where we used to have public hangings, where we still do they hang in other countries, but we still do lethal injections. We do all of this type of stuff, and you're sensitive because somebody commented on it. So we can do it in America, but we can't comment on it.
Or they comment on the actual execution, or they comment that it's a public deal, because I don't think the other executions are public.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Somebody says interruption and feed loss. You should be back now. You should be back. Hopefully you're back. Drop her off. Yep. He said drop her off at 18th and Cass. They say we back. All right. So Kyle Cheers is here. He says he's shocked that he's the only one that supported her. That's a good point too, Kyle. That's a good. That's an excellent.
What's up, Kyle? Cheers.
But he supported her after the fact. But then too, this is the crazy thing. They're making a big deal out of it. He only gave $2,700. That's the crazy
the fact that he gave her anything.
Wow, how many drum sets is that? 27.
Is that really
one?
Is that an insult? $2,700 on something that you shouldn't be?
But most of the time, people give like $100,000 to a campaign.
But is it an insult?
$15,000, $50,000.
If you contribute anything to somebody,
but did you hear who he is? Who gave the donation?
I know who Jesus is.
He's the
watch out now. Come on now. I almost felt that in my shot.
He's the owner.
He's
He's the primary owner of the San Francisco Giants. He gave $2,700. That should be part of the news.
That's an odd number.
A billionaire, probably.
It is $2,700.
$2,700. I'm hoping that the article is supposed to say $27,000, but the comma was after the two. It said $2,700.
What up, Bertram Coleman Jr.?
I've seen worse.
Man, your sister.
I want to sing, dude. I ain't gonna do it.
Okay,
I ain't gonna do it.
Bert, your sister can sing.
Yeah, your sister can sing, Bert.
Do what?
Okay, so real quick, I want to talk about this. Me and Rob and I were talking. Rob and I were talking about this a little bit last week, and there are two things we're gonna talk about. Rob said we're gonna talk about in the next couple of weeks. So we're gonna pick this one first to talk about this week. We'll talk about the second one that we talked about last week, off air next week.
Okay.
So this is my deal right here. I want to say this real quick. I don't know if I want to say this with the clock, but I will. Have y'all noticed the fad? That's not a good way to put it, but that's what it is. But have you noticed everybody's jumping on the bandwagon of religion, speaking out against religion? Everything is religion because you're religious people. Religion will do this to you. Religion. We hear all of the millennials and the newer preachers and everybody jumping on it, and a lot of people who are not quite as studied or whatever on the internet are grabbing hold of this and running with it, and it's giving us a bad name. And one thing I just want to say, I think it's really important for us to, can y'all please just go look up etymology, the term etymology, and then go look up words. Anytime you hear a word thrown around, especially on the internet, go look up the etymology to a word. Etymology basically, I hear music. Etymology is basically the study of the origin of words and how they have changed throughout years and throughout time. It's funny that they're using the term religion and they're using it really out of the true, out of its truest definition, out of its true, the origin of its true. I'm making it up. I'm sounding like I went to Normandy right now, but right, exactly. So the etymology to religion, it comes from a Latin word like religare or whatever, which means to bind, but not to bind like in bondage. It's like to make a bond, when you're bonding with someone, like making a covenant with someone. That's another word. Also comes from another Latin word, religio, which means obligation. bond, reverence. So the crazy thing is everybody wants to jump on the fact saying religion, and then they jump on organized religion. That's all they talk about. Organized religion is killing this and doing that. But I got one more minute. So religion, y'all took 2 minutes to talk. Y'all took 2 minutes to talk about Steph Curry. 2.5 minutes. So anyway, my whole point is that everybody's using the term religion because what they hear people say now as something negative, when in fact God himself gave us religion in Exodus. Have y'all ever read the book of Exodus? He's the one that laid out religion. I am religious. I know some people say they're not religious. I am religious in the truest sense of the term. When you look at the definition, when you look at the etymology of the term, yes, I am a religious person. But you notice that Jesus did not come to do away with religion. He didn't come and dog and talk about religious folk. He talked about religious hypocrites.
Yes, sir.
That's the part that everybody is leaving out of these new age messages.
Oh, yes.
They're leaving out hypocrisy.
Come on, man.
Hypocrisy, one of it traced in etymology is to a Greek term which means to pretend. A person who's on stage acting.
Yes, sir.
That's what hypocrisy is. Somebody, as a matter of fact, one of y'all got y'all Bible open? Nope, y'all. What's that phone right there? Ain't nobody watching that white phone right there. Who phone is that? Turn to a Bible right. Yeah, them right there. Come on, give us on the Bible right there, Stephen. Can you please read Matthew 23 and 27?
Reverend
I need some internet.
You need some internet. Matthew 23 and 27. Matthew 23.
Have your Bible
and 27.
Say amen when you have it.
All right, say amen when you have it. But see what happens here in all these scriptures. I'll give you some key scriptures. Luke 6 and 46, Mark 7 and 6. But this is where Jesus is talking. And Matthew 23 and 27 and 28. Read that right quick.
Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye are like unto whited sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones and of uncleanliness.
Man, your voice is throwing
terrible.
Me off.
Man, clear your throat, man. Is that how you're supposed to look past the voice and hear the message?
Gargled this morning.
See, what you should be doing is looking past the voice and hearing
you
the
ate
message.
a porcupine this morning.
Like even so, ye also outwardly appear righteous unto men.
He went back.
Now he back.
Now, say that last part. Say that last.
Full of hypocrisy.
No. Right before that. The line before that.
Well, if you would stop talking.
I'm sorry. Go.
Even so, ye also outwardly appear righteous unto men, but within ye are full of hypocrisy and iniquity.
See, it wasn't religion that Jesus was attacking. He was attacking the people who were. What he's saying is because there's another scripture. I believe it's either Mark or it's one of the Luke scriptures that talks about with your lips you serve me.
Yes, sir.
But your hearts are far from me.
Yes, sir.
That's the whole. Oh, thank you, Lord. Did y'all hear that cash out?
Can I speak on that?
I thought somebody
Speak
dropped
on
the
that.
quarter. Speak on it,
I
brother.
think some people
wasn't mine.
When you go to church and you experience certain things that you experience in the secular world, the same things, it's like, oh, well, y'all ain't no different. So, what I'm going to church for? I feel like that's mainly the voice of those people who make those accusations.
Those kind of accusations. Yeah. That's a good point.
Because I've made those same accusations.
But I think the problem is social media now gives people who make those accusations a platform. And there are some people who are not as churched, who probably have not had. See, I think we fail to realize our responsibility. You have a great responsibility, Nick. You've grown up around church. Look at the family you come from. You know what I mean? And look at where you come from. So you've seen church, and yes, you have seen some hypocrisy in the church. But I think when you go out and make a statement on the internet, yes, it has some weight, has some bearing because of your experience. But look at the people under you who haven't had an upbringing in church, and they don't really vibe. You know what I mean? So when you make a statement like that, I really think, man, you have a responsibility to to go into it a little further, because when we make an open statement just about religious people or religion, it leaves others confused. And I think that's one of the things that's causing so much confusion these days, especially because we really see it on the internet. And I'm seeing more preachers. I'm hearing more preachers preach this stuff, but they're not doing it with clarity. It's not religion. It's not religious folk. If you notice, as soon as the children of Israel came out of Egypt, first thing God did was told them to honor feasts. He said, oh, you're going to do this, and I want you to do this annually. He gave them what we consider and what we know as religion. He set up the Levitical priesthood. He had Moses set this up. He said, this is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to do. He set up tabernacle. He did all this, gave them the 10 Commandments, gave them these rules. He gave them all of that.
I think that a lot of people consider religion out of its obligatory meaning, and like say, okay, you shouldn't do this because you feel obligated to, and that I don't think God wants us to do this.
But you know what's crazy is
obligated to, because it's just like if you go home and tell your wife, hey, I'm only with you because I feel like it's my obligation, and instead of, you know, hey baby, I'm with you because I love you. You know, even if I didn't have an obligation to, I would still do it because I love you. And I think that's the stronger sense of the relationship with God, other than the obligatory. I mean, we all should feel obligated because of what, you know, the work on the cross, you know, the work on the cross.
Absolutely.
But that shouldn't be our reason.
Can I speak on that too?
And before you say that, guess what else is crazy? In the Latin, religio comes from the word which means obligation. One more time. Go ahead, Nick.
I agree with you about the obligation. I think that it's fear-based, because we come up from the beginning, you learn, oh, you can go to hell if you do this. So a lot of that's kind of like, oh, I better do this because I don't want to go to hell. I don't want to be seen negatively in the eyes of God, you know, things like that. So I think that's
when I think of obligation, I think of like
church rules,
work, not
someone
work.
making you do something.
Yeah, it's like if I don't, like if I wanna eat tomorrow, I got to work today. You know what I'm saying? So, and it takes the fun out of work, going to work. You know what I'm saying? When you first started work, you was all like, man, I got this job, blah 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 blah. I love my job. You know, 3 weeks, 3 months later, y'all like, man.
Robert,
I think a lot of people think in terms of when you say being religious means going through the motions, you know.
Right. Right.
You know, but it's more than that.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Alvin.
We at fault. Like the church body is at fault.
You at fault. Go ahead.
I said we at fault. When you fall out of chairs and people are looking up to you to sit in the chair.
You trip over stage and break your chin. You see how you let him knock you off your point? You're supposed to be like a tree planted by the rivers of water. You should not be moved. Let's go.
Easy like Sunday morning. Go ahead, bro.
And that's what happened when the coaching folks joined in on the radio station. But look, I want to say this. We are at fault. We are at fault because I listen to what they said. We look at this one thing to be this. Just like you said, people can wear this is the same thing. So you looking for something to be not you, but people are looking for this thing to be that. And when it ain't that, it gives them this reason to do that. Just like a kid, well, he did that. It goes back to that within the church, and then now everybody has an opinion. When you get an opinion, you get I'm non-denomination. When you get an opinion,
you get a denomination,
not
a non-denomination.
But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? When you get opinion. And that became all your derivatives of one thing. So now we look at this, we look at the whole church at a billion derivatives from one thing that started. And it's this billion derivatives if you're looking back into this one thing. Throughout this whole conversation, and I know we're talking about the church, we have not went back to, I have nobody argue about women walking into a Muslim mosque covered. We don't find that to be a problem. That discipline that they had, they keeping that stayed in there. Nobody has derived from that and started this derivative. And now you have this whole thing. So when we have all the opinions on the internet and everything, it's from a derivative from one thing that goes back to Revelation.
Exodus.
And what's crazy too is I heard you say something, but the funny thing is that is a great point. Yeah, but the funny thing is there now is an argument, Alvin, out there about the women walking covered and having to be separated in a mosque. That is now a thing now.
Well, then we'll talk.
It's just not as out of hand as us
because they're not on Facebook on it.
Right. I mean, like
most of our friends when we look at a feed, we see where it's from.
Yeah. And so my whole point to all of this is not to be duped by the fad of a popular message that's going forth. There are a lot of messages that go forth in the land, that go out in the world, and y'all, we can't be so gullible to just jump on it and run with it when a lot of this stuff is not even biblical. A lot of this stuff actually goes against Scripture. You know, like I said before, Jesus himself, all you gotta do is look at Scripture. Jesus never attacked religious people. He attacked religious people who were hypocrites. He never shunned religion. How could he shun it when it was given to us, through him, through God? He's the one that established it. And the thing about religion is that's one of the things that keeps us disciplined. Discipline is a huge part of our relationship with God. That's something that we have to practice to get better at what we do. Just like our music. That's discipline. That's crazy. It's a discipline. Yeah. You have to practice to get better. Well, we have to be disciplined in life to get better, and that's why we have a lot of these regulations, these rules, these scales to life. You know what I'm saying?
And your father said, he preached a sermon and said that discipline is the father of obedience. You remember that script?
Yep. Yes, sir. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. And remember, he talked to the disciples. He took them and made disciples out of them, which comes from the word discipline. Yeah. So religion is not a bad thing, y'all. Y'all got to stop buying into this stuff that people are saying. Read your scripture. Open your book. Religion is not bad. Religion is bad when it is coupled with hypocrisy.
Yes, sir.
That's when it means nothing. Jesus himself said, "You have." We said it earlier. I believe that's Luke. That could be Mark 7, or it could be Luke 6:46. It's one of the two where he says, "With your lips you serve me, but your hearts are far from me." And that is the end of my message.
Good stuff.
That was a long minute.
Right.
Oh, that was still off that minute?
Yeah, that was still we gonna need more than a minute.
It was shorter than your whole album.
It was supposed to be. I got 9 songs on there.
8 of them trap.
You just fell into that one yourself too.
Nah.
Yeah, Jack.
Not at all.
It was longer than your album.
Actually, the Holy Ghost bridled my tongue, told me to shut up, because what I was gonna say after that wasn't. My brother, M. Christopher Benjamin. Let me see. Pass the offering plate. That's right. I know that's right. Cash App. MeTooMusic. No, $, MeTooMusic, PayPal, METOO Music at yahoo.com. There we go.
If that one don't work, you can use.
But once again, y'all, we can't use the term religion and what we think the definition is. Y'all really need to start studying etymology, the study of the origin of words. You'll find out a lot of stuff we believe is actually not even true. Did we pay bills already?
Nah.
No, I don't think so.
We only got one song left. It's 9:09. It's time to go.
Time to go.
Time to go. Any last words? Nick, what you got going on these days?
Man, trying to make it in L.A.
You out there with the fallen angels.
you set yourself up for that one.
Sure did, man.
He's out there with Lucifer.
Oh, Lord.
And Kenny and him.
That was Lucifer.
Come on, Steve. Tell us what you got going on today. What you doing?
Just,
Tell them why.
Tell us why you got this butt down shirt, your khakis, and your dress shoes.
Funny you should bring it up. I do have a music video that I'm shooting. A music video that I'm shooting. Thank you, Rob. Courtesy of MeTooMusic. They shooting the video for me.
I'm trying to see when you're going to book the time with us. He done invited the whole Facebook. That's how I found out what time. Oh, we got guests here today. Real quick.
It was your idea, too.
Real quick. We got a game real quick. This is a good one, too, y'all. Real quick. Call this number. This is the number. Marla, please hear this number and post it, because we got a new way to do this. Rob. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me play some music.
Yeah, it is. It is on.
Let me tell y'all about the Surprise Appreciation Program over this live music. It is still going. The Surprise Appreciation.
All right,
that perfect time.
Check this out, y'all. Real quick, we got a really good game to play. Real quick, a really good game to play. Today's game is called What Movie Is That? Wasn't that good? That was dramatic. That was good.
It's horrible. It sucked. It's
really long. Very anticlimactic.
Here's the number, y'all. Real quick. You ready? Catch this, Marla. Area code 1218 895 3852. 1218 895 3852.
3852.
You were supposed to say read.
The password is 2005. That's the year MeTooMusic jumped out there and got started, just so y'all know that.
2005.
That's a piece of history. So when you get on there, hit 2005 and the pound sign, and we got a new way, so that way we don't have to miss any calls this time.
Well.
Number, one more time, 1218
218
895
895
3852.
3852.
Password 2005 and the pound button.
2005 pound.
Okay.
Hashtag.
Please call in. Please, please.
Right. What's the pound sign?
2005 hashtag.
Oh, I got to call first. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, man. Let's play some music in the background. No, y'all talk about something other than sports.
Oh, that's kind of hard.
Well, we'll talk about Steve's video.
Talk about it.
Okay, so Steve.
Yeah.
Now,
here you go.
What? I'm asking you about your video. Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Now, what is the concept of this video?
Anybody call yet?
Well, I don't want to display that just yet because it's in pre-production mode. So but it is for the I don't know what that means video. So I should just say that
it's for
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Okay, so in this video, you're still working on the concept.
No, we already got the concept.
Will you be in this video?
You got a call?
I'm
You
asking.
my dude. You crazy.
Will you be in this video?
Yeah, I'll be in the video.
Okay, we got 2 calls. Here we go. Give us the last 4 digits. I just cut y'all off.
Questions.
What's the last 4 digits, Rob?
2005.
Last 4 digits. First one is 1601.
Okay, last 4 digits, 1601. Oh, that's me.
That's you. Okay, 0053.
0053. We about to unmute you. Go ahead, Rob.
Got it.
Caller, are you there?
Hello.
Hey,
what's happening?
What it is?
Who we got on the line? Announce yourself, please, caller.
Who dis?
You have Erna.
That's Erna. That's Erna Burner. I didn't even get your voice, Erna. See, we got a new way of calling, so it didn't come across the caller ID. All right, Erna,
What
you
up,
ready?
Erna?
You ready, Erna?
I'm ready.
Okay, so Erna, you I've already sent you the link. I'm gonna send it to you again because you told me last week you didn't get it, but I sent it to you the week before. But also, we want you to play. Just come on, here we go. You ready? Here we go. What you have to do is you got to get 2 out of 3 right. The name of this game is What Movie Is That? Y'all go ahead and call in now. Now, everybody call in. You can call in now. We'll have you on
What's
hold.
the prize?
They win the MeTooMusic pack. Huh?
When we on hold, we can hear the radio show.
Yep, when you're on hold, you can hear the radio show. See, we big time now.
Same prize it was last week, y'all.
Same prize as last week. You get the entire MeTooMusic musical package. That's everybody.
Which means you get to win your CD for the 3rd time.
Right, Erna, you get it again. But you get Chanel Scott and the Bray Tina and Phase 2 and the MeTooMusic family.
Justin Shaw.
Both St. Louis area fellowships. Justin Shaw. We even got the Megan Williams original in there. Based on a true story. Levi 2 King 7. Christina Bell.
St. Louis
Kai
area.
Panetta. St. Louis area fellowship. We got all of them in there. Cedric Center. We got everybody.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you get all this good music. Y'all better call in. You ready? Miss Anita Michelle Jackson, you need to call in because Miss Anita Michelle lost a couple weeks ago. We need you to call in. Here we go. So we have short movie quotes. We're going to play 3. You get 2 out of 3. All you have to do is get 2 out of 3 correct. You ready?
It's these are religious movies, but
No.
I don't really.
That is a good joke.
You already told us what kind of cigarettes you're smoking now, so come on.
That's a good joke. That's a good joke.
I know, right?
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Sweet. Here we go. All right, we're just going to play the quote. You just got to tell us what movie it's from. Here we go.
I want the truth. You can't handle
handle the truth.
Oh, that's a good
one.
Low hanging fruit.
Let's go.
Dude, I know who play in it.
No, come on. Who plays in it? Tell me.
The guy who was jumping on the couch on Oprah.
Yeah.
Married to Nicole Kidman.
That's him. What's his name? From Minority Report. Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Uh-huh.
A Few Good Men.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Bit the dust. All right, here we go.
That's rude and disrespect.
Here we go. Two more left. You only got to get one right though. Here we go. We got any more callers, Rob?
We had one. They dropped. I guess they.
Okay, callers, call back.
Come on, call back now.
That was the name of it. Few Good Men. You got it right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she thought she was wrong. No, you were right.
I did.
Okay, no, you were right. Here we go. Here's the second one.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Come on, man.
That's a good one. You need to hear it again?
I don't know that the Lord wasn't nowhere in that movie. That's not
One more time. Let me play it again.
Yeah, baby.
the little man.
You right there.
Yeah, but I can't think of what the name of it is.
You better ask Levi for help.
Cause he ain't even heard that.
All right. Well, so we're gonna skip that one.
Can I answer?
You can answer.
Austin Powers.
That was Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Austin Powers. See, I was
You were close though. You said the one with the little man. Yeah. Okay. Well, here's the last one. Here's the last one. Here we go.
Okay, I'm ready.
This is Sparta!
Come on, Ernie, you got this.
Wait a minute. Let me get to you one more time before you answer. I heard your answer. I hope Radio Land didn't hear because I'm playing favorites here and I don't want you to get this wrong. One more time.
This is Sparta!
Yeah, and I guess I was wrong, but that's the only answer I know.
Oh.
I know Jesus is on the main line.
Tell them what you want.
Where is Mama, I Want to Sing? You done played all of this stuff. The Lord is not pleased with
Erna,
you.
you have the new record for Wake Up St. Louis. Call every week and lose every week.
I
you won 1 week. That's right.
Last week and week before last. You better hush your face. You didn't.
Erna, I'm going to send you your prize pack from 2 weeks ago. We love you, Erna.
Raise the roof.
I'm
going to church now. I love y'all.
Bye. I love you too.
Bye.
Wrong.
It was 300.
It was 300. Uh-oh. So we don't have any more callers, huh?
Not right now.
Okay. So y'all call in real quick. We only got a couple minutes left. We about to get up out of here.
I'm trying to read the emojis on live. Album got this Android. That's a little different.
I know it's a little hard for you.
Let me play this sitting here with
give them the number again.
The number is.
Are they laughing?
What is the number, y'all?
1-218-895 3852.
Yep, 895
Passcode 2005
and the pound sign.
When I go live.
Hey, it's currently 48. That's why y'all can't hear the number because Alvin talks every time we get to it. Area code 218-895-3852. Passcode is 2005 in the pound. Currently, it's 48 degrees. High is 58 today. Low is 33. Partly cloudy with 68% chance of rain. We got a caller. Yes, and the great thing is when they call in, they can hear the radio show.
Yellow.
So that's the good thing. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Oh, this dude right here. Okay, so you going to play?
Yeah, I'll play.
We got Gabriel on the line. All right. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Turn your mic off.
Here we go. First one.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates.
Low hanging fruit.
That's Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. All right. That's one. I'm going to give you a harder one. Here we go.
What we doing?
Here we go.
Show me the money. Show me the money. I need to feel you, Jerry. Show me the
That's
money.
easy too. Yeah. What is it?
Jerry Maguire.
Stephen Thompson the second, Gabriel, has won the Me Too Music Pack.
I'm dropping you, man.
As well. Drop his
Hey,
card.
this has got to be a new record.
What is it? Now it's time for my nephew, real quick. Y'all ready? You ready, Nick?
I'm ready.
Here we go. See if you win this pack. It looks like I need to get you some good gospel music because you seem not to know that gospel music has moved on with the time. It's
I'm
evolved.
still in the 90s with gospel.
Clearly.
Keep it real.
We Walk by Faith, John B.
His favorite song growing up was "I Have a Testimony."
I have a test when I look back over my life.
Yeah, like what this song is that, man?
All right. No caller, Rob?
Nope.
All right. I'm going to give nephew an easy one. Super easy. You ready?
Excuse me, brother. What we call drugs is 74th Street Baptist Church. We call us sin.
Oh, you know that.
Friday.
There we go.
Not embarrass me
All
on this radio. Not on red radio. Right.
Here's one more. I know you will get wrong. You ready?
All right.
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor at all.
He ain't gonna get that.
One more time. Need to hear it again?
Yeah, one more time.
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor at all.
I
got you on that one. He wasn't born, man.
Okay, we passing on that one?
Yep. That's Kindergarten Cop.
That's who? Oh,
That's Kindergarten Cop. Absolutely.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Here we go. You ready? Last one.
I will look for you. I will find you.
All right, there we go. You almost embarrassed me, nephew. How you out here trying to act? You supposed to know all of these, as a matter of fact, now that I think about it. All right, so Nick has won some music from the 2000s. I'm happy. I'm more happy about that than anything. I have a testimony. Any more callers? No more callers, Rob?
Nope.
No more callers. I can't believe.
Everybody headed to church.
I can't believe we still got a bunch of viewers on, though, on both sides. I can't believe Valencia Branch.
Water rose up on both sides.
Hey. All right. Well, let's play this last one since nobody still call.
No.
All right, callers, we cutting your feed. Then.
No callers.
All right, Steve.
Let me do these last three with Alvin. You ready, Alvin?
Sure, why not?
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh,
Hear
that's
it
a
again?
mask.
Ah, he's right. All
Man,
right,
y'all good at this.
Here's another one.
I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice
Is that
Chianti.
Dude, come on, man.
I know the movie, man. I see the little dude.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
I can't think of the name of the movie.
Come on, man.
I know the dude, the actor in there. I can't think of the name
What's
of
his
the movie.
dude? What's his name?
I can't think of the name of the movie.
Wrong.
Silence of the
Lambs, man.
I couldn't think of it, man.
Hannibal.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Cannibal
the scene
Hannibal.
and everything, man.
Whatever his
I
name
couldn't think of the
Hannibal
title.
Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah,
He was a
Hannibal
cannibal. Hannibal Lecter, right?
Hannibal Lecter.
Here we go. You ready? It's your last chance. Here we go.
Oh, it's a call. We got a call. We got a call.
Come on.
We got a call.
The Sixth Sense.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I got my packet. The Sixth Sense.
Problem
You
is,
know-
I
You
ran
already
out.
got it.
Right.
You already got it.
Why don't you do the?
Who would you have on the line?
Hello.
You have Harold on the line.
Brother Harold, good morning to you.
What's up,
What up,
Harold?
man?
Now, did you hear Alvin's? Did you hear his?
No, I didn't hear his.
Not at all.
No.
Okay, good. Here we go. We're gonna replay the ones for Alvin because those are the last ones I had. Here we go. So you know the name of the game. What's that movie? Or what movie is that? We're playing the quote. You just got to get the quote, and we'll send you the Me Too Music Pack. Here we go.
Okay.
You need to hear it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't know it? You want to?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, let's go to the next one. We're going to the next one. Here we go.
I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Need to hear it again?
Yeah.
Ah, here we go.
I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
You don't have that one either? Ah!
Harry Potter.
Nah. But you know what? In the history of this game, if you get this last one right, we're gonna still give you a chance to win.
was Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins. That was Silence of the Lambs. And the first one was The Mask with Jim Carrey. But here's the last one. Here's the last one. I'm gonna play it.
What was the movie they did?
I'm gonna play
Hannibal.
I'm gonna play this last one. If you get it, we'll still give you a chance to win. Here we go. This is the easy one. Here we go.
I see dead people.
Did you get it?
I couldn't hear it.
Oh, you didn't hear it? Okay, hold on, let me see if I can turn it up. Wait a minute. Let me see. Let me see if I can turn it up. Oh, it is turned down a little bit. Let's try it. Let's try it now. Here we go. Here we go.
I see dead people.
Was that louder?
Yeah. That was a Scream, so I want to say scary movie.
Brother Harold. Brother Harold. Thank you for calling in.
That was The Sixth Sense.
Yeah, that was The Sixth Sense with what was in that?
Your boy from Die Hard.
Yeah, Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
That was a
0 for 3.
Thank you, Brother Harold. We appreciate it. Try it next week. We're gonna give you another chance to win next week.
This dude said, I see
All
church
right.
musicians.
Oh, man, that was cool. All right, y'all. That's the end of our show today. We super late since we had issues
Can I
today.
say something?
Go ahead, Nick.
Check me out on Netflix, Deep Undercover, season 3.
Is it
episode 12?
Is it a Jesus show?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Shoot 'em up, bang,
Even
bang.
though they talk about all the Netflix shows.
Okay, is it? You said it's a series.
It's a
Not a
series.
movie.
Deep Undercover.
Deep Undercover. Which season?
Season 3, episode 12.
Season 3, episode 12. Y'all check out my. You're not cussing or nothing on there, are you?
No, I'm not cussing.
Are you selling Norway products? What movie is that from? What movie is that from? Come on. You ain't selling Norway products, are you? I'm gonna get you, sucker. What's wrong with y'all, man?
I mean, that's like one of the most.
No, every time somebody comes to talk to somebody, that was a
Nobody
running
knows
theme.
that line from that movie.
That was a running theme in the movie. Everybody said it.
One rib. I remember that.
One rib. Chris Rock.
Yeah.
All right, we love y'all. We got to go to church. I'm so late. I missed rehearsal this morning. Church starts in 18 minutes. I love y'all. We're going to play this last song. I wonder who we playing.
Radio, the way it should be. On Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
I promise I didn't know he was coming today. I promise. It was already in the stack. That's because we love you, button-up shirt.
Hey, look.
Nope. What?
This for my dad. We doing the Christmas album, another Christmas album. Me and my dad, the Bishop and Me Too.
Gotta go. The Bishop and Me Too.
Yeah.
Y'all just call it the Bearded Ones.
Follow me on Instagram, RobWoody4.
Follow my nephew on Instagram, RobWoody4. You ain't cussing, are you?
Squad.
Lost like time when it runs out. Without you in my life, God, I'd fail.
What you say?
Jay said her son just bowled a 300.
That's because she asked me to pray, and I prayed. and it was prophecy. It was prophecy because I played this. That's from 300, the movie. Man. Oh, yeah. We love y'all. See y'all next week. I guess I'm going to cut Gabriel so we can all go. Y'all heard the intro. That's good enough for today. We'll play this too.
This is a quick auto-tune distraction. Jesus.
It's Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Yeah.